Hey guys, it's TonyCouldveBeen again. I was gonna wait till tomorrow. Well, technically it's already tomorrow, but later this afternoon, record another video. But I saw something, and I would really want to point this out right now. So there have been people on YouTube who suggest that the NBA is rigged. I mean, I remember seeing a video about Kobe in one of the playoffs, and basically there were these ginormous bad calls by the refs, and it came one after another. I forget who ended up winning that series, but I know it is on YouTube, but I didn't bother looking that up. What I want to show you are these videos, and the very last video is the most important because I think I'm on to a conspiracy theory here. Okay, I'm just gonna run through this quickly. This is first from the Houston Rockets and San Antonio Spurs, the second round, the playoffs of 2017. This was on May 3rd, 2017. This was game 2 of that series, and the Rockets actually led that series 1-0. But okay, here I'll show it to you right now. This is Tony Parker getting injured.
Tony Parker's hit at 12. Rebound by Anderson inside.
So you see, it's hard to see at first, but you see what I mean. Hold on, let me turn this down a little bit. So now they're about to show the replay, and it was actually Tony Parker's left knee. It looks like it was his right knee the way he lands, but it's actually his left leg, his left knee that he hurts. I'll just skip ahead here to show you some of the show you the replay. Okay, here it is. Here it is right there. Okay, you see that? See that? So it's the left leg right there. You see that? Do you see that down there? It like slides awkwardly. So that looks like a normal injury to me, because that actually did look painful. If you watch his left leg only, some people thought it was his right leg, his right knee, but it's actually his left knee. So I'm going to show you something else here. Now this is the injury heard around the world, because now we're getting into the Golden State Warriors and San Antonio Spurs series. This is game 1 when the Spurs were up like 25 points, and after this injury, the Warriors came back to win the game with the San Antonio Spurs without a Kawhi Leonard, arguably their best player on the Spurs. I want to show you this. Now, a lot of people are saying this is a dirty play, and that Zaza Pachulia is actually a rough player, a dirty player. You know, those two kind of different things. But let me show you this. See that step? You see that step right there? Kawhi lands on Zaza's left foot. If you look at Zaza's reaction, he didn't look back, because supposedly the immediate reaction is when someone steps on your foot, you look back to see where that weight was. But Zaza just keeps going, and like he throws his hands up to his head like, oh my god, what happened, and it's pretty crazy. So that was an injury heard around the world. Now I want to show you this. So we saw Tony Parker, legitimate injury. Now we just saw Kawhi Leonard, dirty play, like he was trying to hurt. Zaza was trying to hurt Kawhi Leonard, purposely intent and with malicious intent. Now we're gonna watch Zaza's injury. Okay. He's elevated, lands on the right leg. He's kind of limping a little bit, hesitates, and like supposedly something happened there. But he is currently not playing. I think he's on injury for now, and thankfully, because JaVale McGee lit it up tonight. But that's a whole nother video. Okay, now we're gonna look at this revenge injury. I didn't even know this existed. Like, I didn't realize if you take out one person's player, the rest of the team the other team, goes against your best player, which is arguably Kevin Durant, but yeah, you're right, Steph Curry, G-So. Anyway, okay, now watch it. Did you see that? Okay, I don't know if you saw it. Let me move it. Okay, watch that. Watch this extra step. Watch the extra baby step right there. You see that? Extra baby step right there, and Durant's fine, but Aldridge is like, he's not really reacting, not really doing anything. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Okay, now. Okay, this is the final video in my conspiracy theory. Okay, so now we're gonna see Ginobili pass the ball to David Lee, who's basically the entire paint, the black area of the basketball court and the Spurs stadium. It's entirely open. So David Lee's gonna take advantage. He's gonna leave Draymond Green behind and put him towards his back after he catches his pass and goes for like some sort of layup dunk. I think it's a layup. Let me just show you here. Okay, so now David Lee. All right, there's the injury right there. There it is. Okay, now let's rewind it. See, let's see if they show the replay actually. Okay, all right. Draymond Green's all over him. Right there, right there. Now that they did call the foul on that, and it looks like it's David Lee's left knee. Okay, now you see David Lee going into the locker room, back to the locker room, back in the back of the arena. I want to show you something though. This is the interesting thing that I noticed. Okay, now when you see David Lee being wheelchaired back to the locker room, look at his head, look at his face, look where his eyes are looking. Presumably, his eyes are looking into the arena, maybe towards the court, because maybe he wants to see what happened after that. But can you actually see the arena being that far behind in the locker room? That looks like the main hallway. I don't know the layout of the San Antonio Spurs Stadium, the arena. I don't know what the locker room looks like. I don't know if there's twisting hallways or winding doorways or special doors that they can only go through. But watch this head. Watch this head. I'm gonna slow this down a little bit. I'm gonna slow it down. I'll pause it. Okay, you see that? So right there, right there. Look at David Lee. Okay, yeah, he's holding his left, his left leg, left knee, whatever. It looks like his left thigh or left quad or maybe, I don't know, his hamstring maybe. Okay, now watch. The people are just rolling him. Now watch. Okay, so like he turned the corner, and now he's gonna act injured, which is really, really weird. Okay, if you didn't catch it the first time, let me show it to you again right now. Okay, watch it again. Okay, look. Okay, do you see why that looks a little suspicious to me? Do you see that? So basically, here's my theory. David Lee was waiting for a cue to tell him when the camera would be on him so he could look like he's in pain and injured. Because like he's basically being wheelchair down, so he's looking down here towards his left, and he's looking, and then it looks like he's like, and then he goes like that and puts his hand over his head, like someone gave him a cue. Hey, the camera's on you. Look like you're in pain. Now, that's all I'm saying. These are really weird to me. Like, are they connected? I don't know, but you gotta understand, this looks a little suspicious. Now, I watch a lot of basketball, so like for me to point out a conspiracy theory I think it's a big deal. I mean, like, I think the biggest conspiracy will be if LeBron James gets 6, maybe even 7 championship rings under his belt, on his fingers, to be arguably the greatest of all time player yet, surpassing Jordan. That will be a conspiracy, because that is not supposed to happen. Any of the other 29 teams should be good enough at some point to stop the Cleveland Cavaliers or whatever team LeBron James ends up being on. But it's just crazy, yeah. I mean, like, think about it. Okay, first you had baseball, the World Series with the White Sox that was supposed to be rigged. That's why they started calling them the Black Sox, as a negative terminology. I'm not even going to start on the racism behind that. Then there's the WWF. Back when it was the WWF, everybody thought wrestling was real. Then they looked at the videotape, had some microphones, and people began realizing, okay, this is all an act. They're not really hitting each other in a way that will cause severe injury. And like most of the blood scenes are used with a razor and all this bizarre conspiracy shit. And then then you had boxing. A lot of people started thinking boxing was rigged. Then you had the NBA. Like, I've heard theories that the basketball itself has like magnets on the inside of it that are attracted to the rim. I don't know. I've never touched an NBA basketball during a live game. I wasn't able to shake it to hear if I could hear something rattling around. But in all seriousness, tell me what you guys think. Like, subscribe. There's some freaky stuff going on. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, you guys. You guys get some sleep. Stay safe.